Okay, welcome to my presentation of my project for Computer Science 225 web applications. This is the first page. Perhaps you should explain the concept. If you wanted to buy a utility class or just some classes for a program that you're working on and just don't know how to, don't want to work on a class for any particular thing, um, the idea here is this is a store where you can come and look through, either get some free classes or buy some, depending on how good they are. Um, well, that's the concept, and this is what you first see when you first arrive to the page. This is actually from the live site, so it's running. Right here we have the login or a place to register. You could sort the listings by a particular language, or you could look at all of them, or if you wanted to sort by a keyword, either a price, let's say 99 cents, you get a listing of everything that's 99 cents. The search will look for titles or description or even people. Let's see if I have something. No. Sammy. Yeah. And so it'll look for any part of the listing, and also anyone without signing in can look at a UML and they could just take a look at it, see what it looks like if they're interested. Um, Also, let's do registration. So if they see what they like and they're not registered, they can go ahead and go and register. I'm just going to type in something here, give myself, I'm going to say 3. Um, um, just give it something, and then complete. Then my account has been created, and I can go ahead and go log in. I already have an account, and this is it. It's the scenery. I mean, this page looks um, almost the same, except you have a dashboard up here. You have information about what's in your cart, and you have a logout button instead of the login. You can still filter and look through all of the listings, and it's even listed here. Um, Now you have not just a UML, but you also can add an item to your cart, also flag an item. I have an item here already as a second hair loss ad. This is not really a programming language or anything. It's just somebody trying to add an ad. So what I can do is flag it. I'll go to flag. Here it shows me the information to make sure this is the one I want to flag. I select soliciting because that's what this is happening as I report it. Has been reported for review. Brings me back to the main page, and it's not listed here anymore. I have this one still. This is the first one, not the second one. Now, the thing is, it's not completely removed. Since I'm the first one to flag it, and since I flagged it, I will never see it again. But if somebody else flags it, another user, then the item will be removed from anyone else. So nobody else could see the, the, the item once it's been flagged by at least 2 people. But let me show you also here. Let's say I'm interested in this one, so I want to go ahead. I look at the UML, and I say, oh yeah, this is what I want. And so I add to the cart, I'm willing to pay 99 cents. If I look up here, it says one item in my cart. I can go to the cart, I can remove the item from the cart if I want to, or I can go to checkout. If I go to checkout, this is not a real billing area, but just to imitate. If I try to do a purchase fail, it says please fill in all the blanks. I can fill out the information if I wanted to, type in credit card information. At the moment, at this stage of the project, the credit card information is being encoded, but not using a very strong encryption method. So, but that can be easily fixed. But at the moment, it is being encoded, so it's not stored as a number. into the database. And once you type in all the information, you have to type in your password as a security, because if you left your account open and you walked away and somebody starts buying stuff with your account, and maybe the information might have been already stored. So you have to type in your password again to make sure you, somebody doesn't do it for you. So let's assume that everything is filled okay. I just pressed purchase successful. It brings me to the download page. I can download the item, which brings me to here. I say okay, I'm going to download the file. Here it is. I'm showing Finder. I'm going to move it to my desktop. And then I can open up the file. And this is a Python class. So, I have two of these. Okay, so the download works. The only issue right now is if I continue shopping, I won't be able to come back to this page. That was set up to avoid doing the purchase twice or more than one time by hitting the refresh. So, well, I'll continue on. Okay, so that's this part right here. If we go to the dashboard, this is the area where the user can change information about themselves or manage their account and do this. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to get to these. If I try to get to license types, because this item has not been implemented, and then ratings has not been implemented either, not yet. But these two are working. I can add a class. I forgot what. Test items. Okay, this is an example iterator, PHP. Iterator. I don't know. Just class. I don't know. This provides a new something. I'm not sure what the description. This is just an example. I just put something in here, and this one was a PHP. It's not listed here, so I say I want to pick my own language, and I put in PHP. And the license types, the idea is that there will be several license types already spelled out, and you could pick one that you can associate with this, and so if the people buy it, this would be the license. Or you can select to put in your own license agreement associated with your class. And then here you can download a JPEG or PNG for the UML. So I'm going to go to test items, example. This is the UML and it's a PNG, and I'm going to open it. I'm going to browse for the file, which is a PHP file. Open. And at the moment, there's only a list of. These are the list of type. These are type of files that can be downloaded, and that would be expanded later in the future. But let's say I got that. I'm going to say that this is not a real big class, and it's just I just want to put it out there for people to use, and I'll put it for free, and I'll add the class. Right now it doesn't show a message, but when it goes to blank, it's been done. I can go back to class market, and there it is. The iterator class is in the listing. I can look at the UML. There it is. Apparently it has a see-through. There are the items for that class. Apparently several classes. And I can add to cart if I want to, or flag it if necessary. Going back to the dashboard. I can also change account information. I can review it. Oh, I can see that my last name is a little messed up. So if I want to change that, I could just change it to that, and then change the information, and the database has been updated. If for some reason you want to change the user ID, I'm not sure how good of an idea it is, but right now a user can change their user ID. The system will check to make sure it hasn't been already taken before accepting the information there. Okay, oh, something I forgot to mention. If I go back to class market, if I add an item to my cart and I leave it there and I log out, the information is actually saved to the database, and once I log it back in, I still have it in my cart so it doesn't get lost, and I just go to the cart, and if I change my mind later I could just remove it from the cart, and then it brings me back to the main page. There still remains a lot of work to be done. As you could tell here in the dashboard, a lot of the items here are not working yet. In order to be a very nice web application, I think that all of these things need to be implemented. It's just something that may require or will require a lot more time. But that is my presentation for the class market. I hope you enjoyed it.